friends, I'm going to do another math with you because I know that we have a time test coming up. Okay, so I thought today would be a good time to do a review on time, and then I might even do one for Friday too. We'll see. Okay, or your teacher will see too which one they want to use. So today we're going to look at AM and PM a little bit, and then also the different, I say weird ways because it doesn't happen very often, the weird ways to say the time. Okay, so today or this week, you and your teacher or you and me have looked at AM versus PM. Okay, and we had it in a long list like this on a slide. Okay, because if we kind of started with 12 AM, sometimes people think, oh, it's morning, but don't forget it's middle of the night too. Okay, so when you look at this list and it starts at 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., all the way to 12 p.m., noon in the middle, midday, then it starts to 1 p.m. all the way down. If you kind of picture that in your mind, it might help you. Okay, so we kind of acted it out. Okay, and I'm going to kind of act out a day to kind of get that in your brain before you go do your warm-ups. Okay, so like 12 a.m., I'm sleeping, people. It's middle of the night. 1 a.m., I'm sleeping. 2 a.m., sleeping. 3 a.m., sleeping. 4 a.m., sleeping. 5 a.m., 6 a.m., I might start to wake up. 7 a.m., I definitely am probably getting up. Okay, I'm waking up. My school's starting. Okay, at 7:40 a.m., you're logging on to do your warm-ups, hopefully with me at home virtually, or 7:40, you're making sure you're here at Gaddis if you're in person. Okay, and then we keep going at 8 a.m. Okay, 8:10 a.m., you log into whole group. Okay, and then it goes to 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m. is when we have group number 1. Okay, 11:30 a.m. is group number 2, which if you're in group number 2, it's the coolest thing because watch what happens. Okay, like you're in group and then middle of your group, it's 12 o'clock p.m. and it changes. Okay, so that's pretty cool about group number 2. Okay, but also things that are happening at noon. Sometimes we have lunch depending on what you're doing with your family. So sometimes lunch is a kind of in between. Okay, if you do it before 12, then that means you're eating it in the AM. If you're doing it after 12, then it's in the PM. So lunch is a tricky one sometimes. Okay, but 1 p.m., okay, I'm still in school. 2 p.m., I'm logged in at school still too, or in person. Okay, at 2:45 p.m., that's when dismissal is. That means I'm probably logged out of my house online, or I'm leaving Gaddis here at 12:45 p.m. 3 p.m., it's still afternoon. Maybe I'm playing at my house. 4 p.m., maybe I decide to go see what mom's doing, dad's doing. 5 p.m., I'm kind of winding down. Okay, maybe still playing. 6 p.m., might be time to start having dinner with family. Okay, so depending on where you are with your family. 7 p.m. might be a time for dinner too. 8 p.m. is probably, move that up there, it's kind of hidden down here on the video, it's probably when you're going to sleep or already getting to sleep. Okay, so then 9 p.m. I'm starting to sleep again. 11 p.m. Then it goes all the way back to the top to 12 a.m. Okay, but I'm still sleeping. Okay, all right, so that might help you kind of picture this screen or picture this. My friends, this is on your help screen, so that can be used when you are needing it for your work. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to go over before showing you your job today is the different, and I call them weird ways, but it doesn't make it a weird person if they say that. So make sure that you're nice and kind. And if someone says it this way, don't call them weird. Okay. All right. So this is Ms. Drew's just being silly. So different ways to tell time. We looked at a video we did in our class. I'm not sure if everybody did or not. But we thought about how that clock face looks like a pizza. Okay, it looks like a pizza person. Okay. And so when I think of that pizza, okay, the whole thing is there. Oh, I need to swap those for later. The whole thing is there, but once it's kind of, let's say we ate part of it, right? Like Cookie Monster. Ooh, Cookie Monster's coming next. Okay, so I ate all that pizza. Okay, half of it is gone. All right. So yes, this is halfway through 3:30. Okay, yes, it's 3:30, but it's also half past 3 because those minutes were ticking all the way here. So half of that pizza got gone. Half of that time and that hour got gone. So it's also half past 3. Okay. And then another food thing that's round is a cookie. So let's say we're sharing it 4 people. Okay. Those are called fourths, but they're also called quarters. Okay. Kind of like 4 quarters and $1. 25, 50, 75, 100 for a dollar. Okay, so 4 quarters. So if someone was eating, okay, like maybe Cookie Monster, I don't know why that popped in my head, like, right? He eats that cookie and he only eats a quarter of it, just like those minutes have ticked a quarter off of that clock face. Yes, it's 1:15, like we've been practicing going around by fives, but it's also quarter past 1. Okay, so just some different ways to say that. Okay, and then down here, I know it's hiding, but it's on our help slides, my friends who have help slides for me. Okay, but it is 2, because remember it's in between. I have to go back. It's not to the 3 yet, back. So 2, and then remember I go back by fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's on 25. I know it's hard to see, you can hear. So 2:25, but it's also 25 minutes past 2. Okay, so there's just lots of different ways to say it. It's kind of cool to be able to say it different ways, but it's also important because sometimes some people will say, hey, meet me outside at 3:30. And if you don't know that that also means 3:30, you might not know when to meet them. Okay, so it's important to know all those different ways to tell time. Okay, so today what you're going to do, let me move my head out of the way. You're going to drag the green boxes to the correct times. Okay, so you've got 4:30, 5:15, 7:30, and down here I think it says 20 minutes past 3. Okay, all right, so you will move that to the right time. So if you needed me to read it to you, you can always pause. Okay, and then on this one, they're both quick, hopefully. You're going to drag the red AM and PMs to the correct place. Okay, so let's say that I'm waking up, would I need that to be AM or PM? Going to school, actually, that one could be going to school, or it could be, yeah, let's do it going to school, because I'm looking at my other ones. So going to school, okay? I'll put a little text box before I send it to you. So going to school. So waking up, going to school, okay? Over here, we've got walking the dog, okay? What would be a good time to walk the dog? Maybe after work. That's when Miss Drews does it. Okay, so adults usually have to walk the dog after work. Okay, so think about that. And then sleeping, okay, middle of the night. All right, so I'm going to go I forgot to put the times on there. I'm going to go put the times, because if it says up here, hey, 7 o'clock, you got to think if that's AM or PM. Okay, if it says down here that he's sleeping, okay, and it's 2, he ain't taking a nap, people. He's like in the middle of his sleep, okay? And then up here, if he's walking his dog at 3, gotta think which one it is. Okay, these are tricky. And this one, if I'm at school at 8, I'm gonna go put those in there. Okay, now that I've got my times in my head, then I gotta think of which one it is, AM or PM. Okay, ooh, tricky ones. Okay, all right, have fun. See you later.